some keys for the Browns to get their third win of the season against the Jets. Another team that has struggled, made some trades, so you can be sure that, they traded away two of their best players on defense. So number one, first key you have, score early, get Reese into the flow of the game. Take us through kind of the thought process there.
Well, they've done a great job. So you're going to see here, this is a play they scored on with Dylan Gabriel against the Patriots, that first drive, just a levels concept. Fannin coming out of the backfield. You can see the drawing above is exactly how they scored. So what they got to do early on is that, first of all, Reese has got to get in rhythm, throw some easy hitches, some three-step game, hitches, slants, some of this levels concept. It doesn't matter how you get to the levels concept. It just means there's three levels to one side. Browns have run it. Everybody runs it. In the NFL, high school, and college. So get some easy throws, but they got to get up early. That the Jets have said we're rebuilding, and when you're rebuilding, you come out with good intentions, but once you get hit in the face, the old Mike Tyson, once you get punched in the face, things kind of go south. So they got to come out, they got to really jump on the Jets and kind of take that idea that they have any chance in this game. The Browns have to prove that they're still winning is the most important thing, because it should be. And if it's not, that's what culture is. Culture is, what are you trying to do to win games? So for me, it's about that early drive, that first quarter, first couple drives. Can the Browns flip the field and score points?
So when you look at the Browns offense, and you kind of mentioned getting Tommy Reese into a flow early, as a play caller, how different do you think this offense is going to look with a different guy calling the plays and coming out of the bye?
Well, everybody has their own idea of how to get guys into the rhythm. Maybe it's short passes, maybe it's hitches and slants, maybe it's the levels concept, maybe it's throwing on first down a little bit more, or run downs. You throw the ball a little bit more. Whatever you feel, whatever the Jets gave you. Their defensive line's tough. The Quincy Williams, Sherwood inside are some good linebackers. So maybe just changing up, getting off script a little bit, doing things that are a little bit away from the norm, and being very safe with your throws. And then maybe you get a change, if you get a turnover or you get a big run or big pass, maybe take a shot over the top on first down, because that's the best time to throw is on first down after a big play. So, just some simple, easy throws early on, get the run game going. If you get a turnover, a big play, take a shot deep and see what you got.
We kind of alluded to this. Beginning of this game is hugely important. Remember, they traded away their best cornerback, their best defensive lineman, their wide receiver, their young wide receiver, and their running back. Both really were, if you believe the media in New York, which that's a whole different show, they both wanted out as well.
Well, and that's the idea of throwing it in. So the Browns have not done that. The Browns are preparing well, and you can see that because their effort is so good on Sundays. You'll see early on if the Jets have prepared to win, and it's going to be hard because they have basically said we're 1-7, we're quitting, and we're gonna, which I think is the worst thing you can do. Tanking is the worst thing you can do because you're telling the next people you bring in, hey, if it doesn't work out, don't worry, we'll lose and we'll get better players. So I think the Browns have got to go about it by trying to win every single game. And you got to believe that not only do you have to say it, you got to believe you can win every single game. And the Jets they're one big play away from the Browns of throwing throwing it in and letting the Browns roll with this one. So the Browns got to feel that early and get after them.